Hello, this is my first YouTube channel.
Hello, my beautiful friends.
I'm also with me for a minute. I just want to share this live feed with my Facebook friends, see if anybody wants to hop on. I know you're like, what is she doing? I'm brand new to this, so just bear with me. We'll get started in a second. I'm assuming how this works is that once it's done recording, then once I'm done with my live, then you can hop on later and watch it as a recap, right? Is that how it works? I don't know. All right, I'm just sharing it to social media. See if anybody wants to hop on. I know it's spur of the moment. Crystal is spur of the moment, but I'm excited to be here. I'm going to share it one more time to a couple other places here. Did you know I run two Facebook groups? I have a Goddess Sisterhood group that is a mentorship group that I work in, and then I mentor women. I think we have about 70 girls in there right now. So I put a lot of my teachings, a lot of my insight goes in there. They get a lot of extra perks. Membership is closed right now, but eventually I'll reopen it up again to some more new members. All right. I also run a witch group on Facebook, Mystic Witch. I run it with my husband. And we just do fun things on there, fun witchy things. So that's just something fun that we do as a couple. Anyways, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful for you showing up today. Even if you're watching this as a replay, that's okay. So I'm just glad that you made it today. Welcome to Sunday. My intention is to do as many lives as I can through YouTube on Sundays. Sundays seems to be an easy day for me. I'm about to have some coffee, so if you have your coffee or your morning drink, I'm going to have some coffee right now with you. This is just a connection. This is just to say hi. That's some good coffee right there. I have pulled back a lot from social media recently for my own well-being, to help focus on some things that I need to focus on within my own personal life when it comes to my health and my mental health and things like that. So I've pulled back a bit from some social media things, but I do want to hop on once in a while and show my face. Hi, I'm still here. This is going to be about a 20-minute live to begin with, and some Sundays I may show up live, surprise, and others it may be a pre-recorded video, just depending on where I'm at in my journey. If you are first time, you're just showing up, my name is Crystal LaFay. I'm a psychic medium, empath. I'm a traumatic brain injury survivor. I'm also an autistic woman, late diagnosed autistic woman. I'm 40, I'll be 48 on July 4th. Oh my goodness, 48. I can't believe I'm going to be 48 already, right? I can't believe I have my son is going to be 26 on my birthday. So we share a birthday, and he's going to be 26. I literally cannot believe that I have a 26-year-old son. And I also have a 19-year-old daughter, and then I have two bonus children, and my bonus son is 20, and then my bonus daughter is 16. She's gonna be 17 this year. My goodness. Hi, I see there's 3 people showed up today. Thank you. Hi guys. This is all new to me. I'm like, this is brand new. So we're gonna do about 20 minutes, and I'm just excited to show up and connect, show my face, and give some inspiration from my own life experiences. I have been experiencing some health things, right? Health things happen. Now, are you like me? Like, I have been waiting to feel better, like to get all these health things situated to start living, right? Like, okay, once I feel better, I'm going to start doing this. Once I feel better, I'm going to start doing that. Once I do this, I'm going to start doing this. It's just that consistent, like, once I do this, then I'm going to do this. Once my health gets to this point, then I'm going to do that. Once, and what I realized the other day, I actually went to a mud bog yesterday. And if you don't know what mud bogs are, it's a bunch of people, they get in big trucks and they play in the mud, basically. My husband is a big time mud bogger, and it's his hobby, and he loves it. And so I like to go support him. And I used to ride in the truck with him before the brain injuries, and now I don't do that. And I have not been to a mud bog in a long time to go support him. And then I was walking around my house, and I wasn't planning on going to this mud bog. And I was walking around my house going, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow while my husband's at the mud bog having fun? I'm going to clean my house again. I'm going to do some meditation. I'm going to do some yoga. And I'm going, what am I doing? Because I don't feel 100% right now health-wise. I'm going to put off fun things and put off enjoying things with my family, waiting for my health to get better. I, of all people, should know that doesn't work that way. So I decided to go. I decided to just hop in with the truck, and I didn't just hop in. I had to get a bunch of stuff prepared ahead of time. I have to get my food together and all that stuff to go with him. But we went. I stayed for a few hours. It was hot. It was very, very hot. We're in Michigan. It's very, very hot. The last week or so, it's been very, very hot. So staying outside in the heat is not most advisable for long periods of time, but we made it work. And luckily it was a close bog, so my husband drove me home, and I got to rest for the rest of the day. And he got to go back and play. It worked out. I got to see him. It was a great day, and I feel great today because you know what I did? I listened to my body. That is so important, that we remember to listen to our bodies and honor that intuition within us that says, you know what, we need to take a break. You know what, it's okay to go play. You know what, it's okay to do this. I was having a great day. I've been having a great few days. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going through some physical stuff right now. That means that I'm having good days despite that, regardless. And I've just decided that every day that I wake up, I'm going to have a good day. Even if I happen to be in pain that day, pain is just a signal. Pain is an alarm going, hello, we need to be taken care of. Even if I have to do that, I'm still going to have a great day. I used to be a complainer. Sometimes I still complain. I used to be a big time complainer. I complain about everything. And I'm a Cancerian. This is my birthday, again, July 4th. So I tend to be very emotional, very moody. And it's taken me quite a long time. And I used to really focus on the negative. It's taken me a long time to get to a space where negativity doesn't play a major role in my life anymore. And I do tend to focus more on the positive things, not toxic positivity. I'm still aware that things happen. Trust me. But I believe in processing these things that come up. Don't ignore them. Don't ever ignore any type of negative emotion or feeling. You don't want to ignore it, because all that does is make it worse. You want to process it. You want to look at it. You want to honor it, and then release it and fill it back up with something good. And so that's what I've been doing. These health issues started, and I'm going, what is going on? Everything should be fine. And it is fine. It is. We just do the best we can, but we cannot wait for things to be perfect to start living our lives. I have a traumatic brain injury. I live with a brain tumor in the middle of my brain. I have a hole in my brain like this, where the brain bleed was. I live with that on a consistent basis. That's every day. Every day I live with it. It's not things have gotten so much better since the beginning, of course, because there has been a tremendous amount of healing, but there are still some things that I come across every day. There's still challenges that I have every single day to even get out of bed. But here I am. And I'm learning. I think a big thing that's really helped me with this, with the brain injuries and with the, being autistic and being a highly sensitive person, an empath, a psychic medium, all these things, they're all different. But for me, because I experience all of them like coexisting consistently in my life, I've had to look at across the board what can help every single one of these things where I'm not getting drained on a regular basis and where I can actually have energy to do a quick live. And then after the live, be able to go do some other stuff, So I am still figuring out, but what I've learned so far is taking breaks is huge. Taking breaks, not overdoing it. Whereas I used to be able to go to a mud bog for 8 hours and stay and not have a problem, maybe be a little bit tired. Now I can't do that anymore. And that's okay. That's okay. I don't have to do that. I can make adjustments and listen to my body. I don't think we should be pushing ourselves to the point that we are so drained that we can't function. And that happens to me. Like if I'm pushing myself and like this is the only live I'm doing today, I'm not going to do another live, because if I did, that would be pushing myself, and then I wouldn't be good to anybody for the rest of the week. Like I'd have to take another week off, and I've got doctor's appointments this week that are important for me to show up for my physical body. So resting is so important. Resting, fluids, finding things that you love that make you feel good. My morning time with my coffee is like a ritual. That makes me feel good. So that is something that fills up my cup. So filling up your cups, so you're not like emptying yourself out to the point that you have nothing more to give. So if you are a person who is a giver like me, a person who is a recovered people pleaser like me, a person who's highly sensitive, a person that has any type of sensitivities or any type of situation, health situation, or mental situation that you're dealing with, my advice to you is take breaks, take steps back, reschedule things. Don't overload your schedule. I've literally had to go through my schedule and make sure that I'm not doing things every single day, because it is too much for me, and I'm okay with that. My spirit wants more room to play, and that means I'm going to have to let go of some other things. And trust me, I'd like to be online all day long. I would be perfectly fine online, saying hi to everybody, posting stuff all day long, being in my groups. I absolutely love to do that, but it doesn't work that way for me anymore. And so showing up for yourself, taking breaks, being consistent, listening to your body and your intuition have been huge tools for me. Among other things, we could talk about meditation, we can talk about crystal healing and Reiki healing and all these things that I do on a regular basis. But I'm going to tell you the main things for me that I have found that have been helping me get through these moments of health situations and energy fluxes and just life, and things happen, right? Things happen in life. So resting, showing up for myself, listening to my intuition, drinking my fluids, finding things that make me feel good, eating good, healthy food, the basics, and I have done a lot of different things, and I still do. I still, use crystals and stones to heal. I still balance my chakras every day. I still show up on my yoga mat. I'm doing an hour of meditation a day right now. I don't always do an hour a day, but right now, through this period of health situation, it's important for me to do that. That's part of my medicine on a daily basis. So I do that. But normally it's like 20 minutes a day of meditation. But I still do all these things, but I've found the best things that have helped me throughout my healing process over the last 6 years, because the major healing crisis started about 6 years ago with the brain tumor and the brain bleed, is the basics. Eat good food, drink your water, get lots of rest, listen to your intuition, and show up for yourself, whatever that may look like. Some days I'm not able to get off my couch, but if I'm listening to that voice inside of me that says, this is what we need to do today for us to rest. It's important for us. Then I'm showing up for myself. And then other days I can be more active. Like I went for a walk this morning with my dog. I took my dog for a walk, and I am showing up for you today and saying hi in connection. Then, if I'm able to do that, that's showing up for myself. So showing up for yourself doesn't mean constantly go, 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 go. It just means showing up for yourself on a daily basis and going, what do I need to do for me today? And listening to what your intuition tells you. All right. So I could talk all day. We're like I can't believe how fast time has gone by. If you happen to hop on right now, please go back and watch the replay. I'm sure I'll share it everywhere. But what I want to do before I get off is I want to read a little bit of something. I want to recommend a book. This is by Dr. Wayne Dyer. You can't see that. I'll have to put the link on the video. Being in Balance is the book. It's 9 principles creating habits to match your desires. So this is just a book to help you become in balance. And then I just wanted to read a little bit. We'll just read a little, like a paragraph, because the paragraphs are big. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Arman Arman Etz. I am brand new to this YouTube live, so if you're familiar with YouTube live, you guys are gonna have to walk me through it, because I'm brand new to this. I have had a YouTube channel for a long time, and so this is just all new. So when you say, can you please shout me out? Hi, Arman X. That's all I know what to do. If that's shouting you out, hi, I'm shouting you out. Hi, Amanda. Hi. I'm so excited that everybody's showing up. I appreciate everybody that just shows up. Okay, so I just wanted to read a little bit about this book, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Being in Balance, 9 Principles for Creating Habits to Match Your Desires. I like this book because it helps me remember the things that I can do to be in balance. So one of the huge imbalances in life is the disparity between your daily existence with its routines and habits and the dream you have within yourself at some extraordinary, satisfying way of living. So we're going to stop there, and then I'm going to read a quote that he put here from someone else. James Allen. This is a quote from James Allen. The greatest achievement was at first and for a time a dream. The oak sleeps in the acorn, the bird sleeps in the egg, and the highest vision of the soul, a waking angel stirs. Dreams are the seedlings of reality. So I think what this says for me is that we all have these dreams within ourselves, and they all start as a seed. We plant this seed with our dreams, the things that we want to do in our lives. And it may not be a big dream. It could be a little dream. Like for me, for a long time, it was just to have the energy to be able to even do a live. That was a dream of mine. So how do you nurture your seed? How do you nurture your dream? You have this seed within you, a dream within you that you want to grow. Ask yourself, how am I going to nurture this seed? How am I going to nurture this dream so it can grow? For me to get the energy to do this, I've had to take breaks. I've had to do all these different types of healing. I've had to, be more mindful of my energy. There's things I've had to do to build the seed to have the energy. So for you, it could be anything. Maybe you want a new house. Maybe you want a new relationship. Maybe you want some money. Maybe you want a new job. Maybe you want to be a famous singer. I don't know, whatever you want. Maybe you want your YouTube channel to grow like I do. To read oracle cards for viewers maybe one day soon. Amanda, you know what? Stick with me in our Goddess Sisterhood group. And that is on my list of things that I'm going to pre-record. I actually do a class for tarot and oracle readers. It's a certified course that I've taught in person before, and I absolutely love to do. And I take my over 30 years of knowledge and wisdom that I have accumulated in my own career as a reader and a psychic medium, and helped other people learn how to do that for other people, for themselves. And it's like an intensive course. I am in the process of recording a lot of my courses, so 2025, I will be releasing those. And if you're in my Goddess Sisterhood group, you get those first. I will release them first within the group, and then I'll release it to the public. But I'll give you a little bit of a hint, Amanda. The first thing I always recommend when it comes to reading for others is you read for yourself first. Take a deck. We're going over time, but that's okay. Take a deck, and then every day shuffle it, knock out anybody's energy, and then pull a card, and that's your card for the day, and read it for yourself. Journal it, feel it, really get into how it resonates with you, because you have to trust your own intuition and trust your own guidance first for yourself before you can do it for other people. That is the first thing I teach in the class, and so that's my first recommendation. So get you an oracle deck. I have plenty for sale. If you need some more oracle decks that are available, reach out to me and let me know. But get yourself an oracle deck and read from it. And you don't have to stick with one. You can just try different ones. I definitely suggest try different ones and get feelings for each different deck. But that is a course that I plan on recording and having available in 2025. Okay, so before we hop off here, I do want to, let's do a smudging real quick. I appreciate everybody who's shown up, everybody who watches this later. I'm going to send this smudging energy to you. I'm going to pull a quick oracle card for you for your week, because I am really working on being mindful of my own energy, so it's important that I stick to a certain time frame. But please rewatch this, because there's a lot of little tidbits in here for you. So I'm sending you some smudging energy. Just accept the smudging energy. I'm going to pull an oracle card real quick. This is going to be for your week. This is not just for you, it's for me too. I've got, what's your week going to be like, Amanda? What do you got planned this week? I've got 2 doctor's appointments that I have to go to, that I want to go to. I'm meeting with my therapist tomorrow through Zoom. And what else am I doing? Oh, I get to see my daughter this week. And just keep moving forward. All right. Inner wisdom. Well, this goes along great for what we were just talking about. Inner wisdom, Athena. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Oh, I needed that message. I needed that confirmation. So just remember, this goes great with this, what we're talking about today, is you know what to do. You have to trust within you and trust that inner wisdom, and then take the appropriate action, but don't delay. This week is a time to trust your intuition. Even if you have a challenging time trusting your intuition, this week is the time to trust it. So just really listen to that voice. Get other people's, thoughts out of your head. Oh, happy birthday, Amanda. Happy birthday. You're welcome, Amanda. Now, just a reminder, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take breaks. Take care of yourself. Make sure you get in some meditation and some yoga within your week. Even if it's just once this week, is better than nothing. Okay. All right. So before I hop off here real quick, I'm going to pull an empowering question. I love these questions. These are just insightful questions to ask yourself. So this is something to ask yourself for this week. And I'm going to be asking myself this thing too. And you're welcome to post your answer on this video if you'd like to. You can come back to the video and post it if you'd like to. Let's see. Okay. Empowering question. What does happiness mean to me? Oh, what does happiness mean to you? Think about that. What does it mean to you? Happiness to me means, I used to think it meant that I had a perfect career. I had a lot of followers. I was in perfect health. It's changed. I think it changes as we get older. Maybe not. Happiness to me means that is a very good question. what does happiness mean to me now? Because the things that I used to think that made me happy isn't the same anymore. Happiness means to me walking outside in Mother Earth. Happiness means to me showing up for myself as much as I can. Happiness means seeing my kids succeed in their lives, as in being happy in their own lives. Happiness means watching my husband do something that he loves. Happiness means doing this kind of stuff, talking to you, connecting to you. Hi, CJ. Okay, Amanda says that's a good question. Yes, it changes over time. CJ Bell, security with family, love, health, and financially. When I'm secure in these things, happiness happens. I totally understand that. And, I used to think that way. But for me personally, I've been stripped of those things. Like at one point, I was homeless. At another point, I didn't even live with my kids throughout my life at certain times. And then, I was in a wheelchair and all the things that I've had. So I was stripped of all those things in life. And I had to didn't have security. I didn't have any of those things. And I really had to look within myself, for me personally, what happiness meant, because it's easy to get depressed when you don't have those physical things in your life. It's easy to get depressed if you don't have financial security, or your health isn't the greatest, or you don't have love in your life, or maybe you're going against your family, and and those are good things to have, absolutely, and that is where happiness can definitely grow in. But for me, I just had to really look at things differently within my own life, because I was getting very depressed, and I had to find happiness in just those little moments, just the little moments that made up the big moments. And then over time, from that happiness within myself, I was able to attract those other things back to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just my experience. Everybody's experience is different, and I want to honor your experience as yours and mine is mine. And that's just, that's how it should be. But I do know that happiness is a good cup of coffee. I'm just very much about the little things that make up those happiness. And I remember one time, before I get off here, my husband, when we first got together, because I used to think relationships made me happy. I used to think being in a relationship was what made me happy, and I needed to be in the perfect relationship to be happy in my life. And then I realized, you're welcome, CJ. Thank you for showing up, and please watch the replay, because there's a bunch of other fun stuff that we talked about. My husband said to me when we first got together, and I used to be a codependent. I'm a recovering codependent, and I've been in quite a few abusive relationships we can get into later, and a bunch of other things throughout my life. But I used to think that I had to be in a relationship, a good relationship, in order to be happy. And then a year before my husband, I started working on myself and working on my codependency and working on all these things and finding those little moments of happiness, building myself up, because that's the time that I was homeless. And so I had to really dig deep at that time to find that happiness. And I did. I did somehow. I did. And then when I got with my husband, he said to me in the very beginning, he says, "Don't I make you happy?" And I stopped and went, "No, you don't. You absolutely do not make me happy." And he goes, "What?" I said, "I make me happy. And then you are the gift of that happiness that I make myself. You are that gift. Because I have grew my own happiness within myself. And that means no matter who comes in my life, no matter what happens, no matter what goes on in my life, nothing can rob my happiness. It doesn't matter if I have no money, no friends, my health is not that great. It does not matter. My happiness can never be taken away from me again, because I grew it in here. And that was a great feeling to have. Because like I said, I used to put all my weight in other people and think that I had to be happy. In order to be happy, I had to have this, this, and this. In reality, I grew it in here. And that's, again, I could talk all day about that. But anyways, I better get off here. It's been 30 minutes. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm so appreciative of you. Watch the replay, share this. Make sure you join my YouTube channel. Get the update thingy. I'm going to show up more and more through YouTube because it's easier for me, and it just seems to be less draining on my energy. So I love you so much, all of you, for showing up. I appreciate you so much, and look for next Sunday, because if I don't go live, I will definitely be posting a pre-recorded video. All right, so have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope you have a wonderful week, because you deserve it. You are so beautiful. You are so strong, and I am so proud of you. No matter what you're doing in life, you're doing fantastic. I'll see you soon. Let me see how to get out of here.